What's good, everyone? It is that time of the season again. The season 4 roadmap has just dropped, but on top of that we're going to go through it all, and I'm going to add in a few things that I've seen throughout leaks. So obviously I can't show the actual content on the channel because I don't want to get a nice little DMCA strike, but I will pick up on things as we go through. I'm not actually going to touch on this because it is all going to be involved down in the text, so we're going to essentially just run through the text as quickly as we can. I'm not interested in the story. Apologies if you are, you can pause it, read it yourself. I don't think I've ever stopped on the story. In a theme that's now appearing, we're seeing events at the start of every single season. We had the Hunt for Adler, we had the Rambo one, and this time we get Groundfall. So very similar to all the others, you complete a set of challenges, you unlock some emblems, some calling cards, you get a blueprint at the end. Usually these challenges have been independent. I imagine they will continue to be independent, and as always I'll have a video up for both sets of challenges, or maybe just one if they decide to combine them, on the quickest way to do it. I know that you guys like those videos, they perform pretty well, so I'll make sure to get them out. We are getting 3 new operators. Obviously this guy that was in the trailer, he was particularly scary, and you'll see a lot of people want to rock him. I've said it before, anything with a mask, and people seem to love it. Of course, this is Jackal. Then we do get Salah as well, probably not Mohammed Salah, but regardless. And Weaver. Oh god, Weaver has been in the wars. And then we get 5 new weapons once again. We're getting a new LMG at launch, which will be interesting to see. We've not really seen much in that category. I'll be interested to see how that performs against, the Stoner. We're getting a C58 assault rifle at launch. This is highly anticipated for a few reasons. There's a lot of hype around it being kind of like a full auto FAL, and that scares me a little bit in terms of Warzone, but I hope it's balanced enough that it can be viable, if that makes sense. We're also getting the nail gun, which was seen in the trailer that was released last week. I didn't actually cover any of the trailer because I knew that this was going to be out in like 3 days, and I just didn't want it to feel like overkill. This I'm actually quite excited for, I can't lie. It's the precursor to the Black Ops 3 one. I'm honestly stoked for it, I can't lie. Yeah, Black Ops 3 one, haha. It's a lot of fun to use, maybe not meta, but it is a lot of fun to use. Then in season we're getting a couple, as always. A new SMG, so I'll be interested to see how that one shapes up, and the Mace melee weapon as we continue to add to that arsenal of melee weapons. Now within actual content itself and maps, we are getting 4 new maps, Collateral and Collateral Strike, so 12v12 and 6v6. This is exciting in that I feel like I'm either tripping, but didn't this, it gives me vibes of like, is it June or something like that, of one of the old maps. I can't remember off the top of my head what it looks like, but that's the vibe it gave me when I saw it in the trailer. And that's coming at launch, along with Amsterdam, which is a 2v2 3v3 map, so fantastic for face off and gunfight. Then we're getting the obligatory remastered map of Hijacked, and I think this might be the most excited I've been for a remastered map yet. This map is exquisite. I just hope that the gameplay of Cold War doesn't ruin it, but I'm going to go into it hopeful, and we're going to have a look at it on the channel, and I cannot wait. I honestly can't wait. And we're getting Rush as well. Of course, also comes from Black Ops 2. I wasn't as big a fan of Rush if you compare it to Hijacked. It's a good map, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I was quite as stoked about that. We are getting a new multiplayer mode, and that multi-team sat-link launch coming at launch is what we're going to be getting. Don't know if it'll be as popular as they hope it is. I see more and more people giving the multi-team game modes love, so I hope it does well. And then we're getting one in a chamber and capture the flag. This is the centerpiece of the season for me. This is what I'm most excited about. Capture the flag on Hijacked. What a return. It brings back some of my favourite gameplay styles, and yeah, this is where you're going to catch me for the foreseeable future. We do get a new score streak in the hand cannon. We get okay, we've hit zombies. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't know anything about zombies. You get a new outbreak region, main quest, and intel and zombies. If you're into zombies, you'll be keeping up with this far closer than I. You're getting some new zombies experiences arriving mid-season. It definitely feels like they're stepping it up a bit this season. You know, really starting to ramp it up. And Onslaught content as usual if it's PlayStation only. Now if we hit Warzone, which I know a lot of you will be here for, we're getting some new POIs. But sort of thing where I'd almost expect new POIs to be arriving every season. I just hope they don't like get taken out, because obviously the Rambo Die Hard ones, we're expecting those to go. That's what we were told at the start of the season. I hope that these don't go, is my honest answer. Several satellites have crash landed in Verdansk, leaving you and your squad to investigate their rubble. They won't appear on the map. The crash sites will be plainly visible in Verdansk as, you know, huge, massive crash sites. Impact the landscape is significant. Besides offering new opportunities for cover, the satellites themselves can also be secured. Interact with the sat links found in the area to work towards receiving permanent rewards in the Groundfall event at the beginning of the season. Also secure helpful items to use during the match, such as powerful kill streaks vehicles and field upgrades. So in case you were wondering where the hotspots for the next few weeks are going to be around here, with everyone trying to complete the challenges but also secure anything if it's anywhere near as close as the specialist perk in the Nakatomi Tower. Good God, this is going to be chaos. The only saving grace is that there's multiple of them from the sounds of it, so it should be a little bit more spread out, but you never know. And I know a lot of people are very excited for this. The mysterious red doors are here. It's essentially from leaks and, you know, the way that people have been portraying it. The data miners is just going to be like the subway system, I guess you could say. You know, you step through it and you end up at another red door. Unclear at the moment whether or not you'll be able to kind of like tell where you're going, or if you're just going to pop up at a red door. But I'm interested to see if this works better than the subway system. I feel like it was underutilized. It works, like it did work once they kind of fixed that bug where you ended up in the gas in some stations. It wasn't a bad system. It'd be interesting to see if this works a bit better. And, you know, it could work fantastically and change the whole aspects of the game. Otherwise, it'll just be, you know, one of those little features that some people use. Then in the Gulag, it is changing to Hijacked. Good. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like the Gulag should be symmetrical. You know, you shouldn't have a one-sided Gulag where, you know, one's built up, one's open floor like we currently have. It does need to be relatively symmetrical, I'll say, just to give that fair advantage all around. We got a new vehicle, the dirt bike. This was leaked a couple of weeks ago now, maybe up to a month ago actually. This will be interesting. Obviously very easy to shoot people off, but I expect it to be incredibly quick. Incredibly quick. Yeah, really exposed. But I guess if you're in a pinch and you need to get a vehicle, you're gonna take it. Downtown Tower under new management. The towering downtown complex across the financial district is here to stay after its tenant decided to move back west to sunny LA. The point of interest, now referred to by operators as Downtown Tower, has had its vaults opened and cleared of valuables, remains a vast and strategically valuable location. That's cool, I like that they're keeping it. It's a fun building to play in, there's so much to it. Yeah, I'm glad they're keeping that. That was my big worry last season when they said that they might not. And then of course there's 2 new game modes, including Verdansk Resurgence Mini. That's going to be chaos. That is going to be chaos. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be chaos. So Verdansk Resurgence Mini, if you played Rebirth Island, of course you know what that is. You drop in, if your teammates stay alive and you're dead, you'll come back in once they get past the deployment timer. It's wow, that's going to be really interesting to see how that goes. It's also going to be available in all squad sizes. It's going to be swapped into the featured playlist rotation weekly. That's pretty cool. A lot of people will dig that. I know a lot of people really like the Resurgence game mode, really like the pacing of it. how easy it is to stay in the fight, and I think a lot of them will take that opportunity to move across into Verdansk and experience it in Verdansk. Then we'll also get Payload. Warzone thus far has been a game of kill or be killed. However, during Season 4, operators will be able to drop in for the game's first ever objective-based game mode, Payload. In Payload, you and 39 other operators, so again a mini royale type of thing, escort 2 caravans of vehicles to a series of checkpoints or sabotage the mission, build or destroy barriers, sounds like Fortnite, purchase buildings to aid in your squad's mission, and be sure to collect any contracts you find around Verdansk as they will help lead to success. That could be really, really good or just dog shit. Those are the only 2 options. That is going to be fantastic or it's going to be awful. Simple as that, really is. And then of course, this baseball bat that got added in Cold War 2-3 weeks ago now is going to be coming to Verdansk, so if you are a melee battle royale player, that is for you. Whew. We're almost there, guys, hold on. New prestige levels, of course. Okay, that's kind of dope, I like that prestige icon. If you're interested in prestige and up to max level, this is for you. You've got all of the challenges. I know some of you out there are completionists and my hat is off to you because I can't comprehend that. Hot off the heels of the Battle Pass gifting expansion through the COD Companion app, Season 4 introduces a brand new way to help the squad by gifting them COD content. Starting in Season 4, friends can send the Battle Pass bundles, store bundles to one another within Cold War. In Warzone, players will be able to receive gifts at the start of the season, with additional gifting functionality planned for later in the season. So that's quite a nice feature, you know. Maybe it's your friend's birthday, you don't know what to get and just send them a bundle they want. It's a pretty nice feature. Don't really have any issues with it. Probably should have been in the game a while ago. They're going to make more money off this had it been in the game a while ago, because you know it's a nice thing to do. Buy your friend a bundle every now and then if they want it. And they're just reminded to set up 2-factor authentication on your thing. It's been a long day, guys. And here are the dreaded update files. Again, the Warzone download is larger. So on PlayStation for Cold War, PlayStation 5 30 gig, PlayStation 4 15.5, Xbox Series X 31, Xbox One 17.7, some hefty updates for PC players, and Warzone players we're looking at 11, 11, pretty much 11 all round, and 12 and 13 for PC. So that Cold War update is where the heftier sizes in there. Expect them to be downloadable before the update goes live, because they've become increasingly better at making sure everyone can get on at the same time. As you know, in fairness to them, I can't lie that they have got better at that. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and bash them for that. And it'll be, there you go, the Season 4 update will be available for Cold War on June 15th at 9 PM and will be available for Warzone on June 16th at 9 PM Pacific. So that is 5 AM if you're in the UK. When is the 15th? So tomorrow for the Cold War one and Wednesday for the Warzone one. So keep an eye on your PlayStations, your Xboxes, your PCs for that update coming through. And that is where we're going to leave it today. I want to know what you're most excited for in Season 4. For me, it's got to be Capture the Flag. It's got to be Capture the Flag and Hijacked, I'm telling you. I'll be interested to see how the Warzone event goes down. I'd like to see them switch it up at some point instead of just doing like contracts and here's your prize. But we'll wait and see. I'm hopeful. I'm always hopeful at the start of seasons, and I'm always a little bit disappointed. But we'll continue. As always, if you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to find your way back. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.